Welcome back to the Plumbob Report. I'm here with Danny Reyes, and oh my gosh, this week is a lot.
Laughing, Becca Hartwell, that is the understatement of the century. Like, where do we even start?
Okay, so here's the thing. Paralives just launched on Steam Early Access, and the numbers are wild.
Wow.
We're talking 250K copies in 8 hours and 78K players online at once.
With surprise, wait, really? That's not indie numbers, that's like actual blockbuster territory.
Right? So we are going all in on that. The launch reaction, what it means for the life sim genre, all of it.
And then we go hands-on with the actual features. Paramaker sliders, build mode tools, the career system. Honestly, I have thoughts.
Chuckling, you always have thoughts.
I do. Speaking of which, we are also covering Sims 4 patch 2.34, which dropped May 21st.
With a sigh, the CAS fixes, the gallery stuff, and a producer interview about future quality of life updates that is either very reassuring or very not, depending on your mood.
Plus, 2 community mods doing the things EA just hasn't.
You know what I mean? And then, to close it out, we've got some big industry news. Sims Medieval got quietly pulled from sale after 15 years.
No warning, just gone.
And alleged Project Rain screenshots showing open-world neighborhoods, so the community is fully in speculation mode right now.
With energy, okay, I am ready. Let's get into it.
Let's go! Paralives just changed the game, so we're starting there. We want to hear from you. Submit questions via the web form in the description or give us a call at 747-677-1037 and leave your question. Don't be shy. Our AI assistant makes it super easy. Okay, so 250,000 copies, 8 hours. Wait, 8 hours?
8 hours, Becca Hartwell. Sims Community reported it yesterday. Paralives hit Steam Early Access and just went.
That's wild, right? Like, we knew the hype was there, but that's a real number.
And it topped global sales the same day. 78,000 simultaneous players at launch, according to William Chan over at Tech Times.
To put that in context, that's not a small indie quietly dropping on a Tuesday. That's a statement.
Right? And the reviews landed very positive on Steam, which for early access is not a given.
No, absolutely not. Early access can go sideways fast. I've seen some launches that made my Sims 3 legacy save situation look organized.
Okay, so the number is unhinged. But here's the thing. What's actually driving it? Because hype gets you day one. It doesn't get you very positive reviews.
Right. And Games Radar was covering this today, Anna Kaselki's piece, and players are out there saying they'll probably never go back to Sims 4, which, I mean, come on, that's a big claim.
I mean, I'm on both sides a little bit. Like, I get the frustration with Sims 4. My Sims autonomously mop floors during fires. That's not a bit, that's just Tuesday.
It really is just Tuesday.
But the community has been hungry for a real competitor for years, and Paralives has been in development since, like, forever. People have been waiting.
And what's interesting is the creator pipeline showed up immediately. Sims Community covered Launch Day CC and Paramaker content already going live on day one.
Day one CC? That's honestly kind of a flex.
It really is, because a game can have great bones, but if the community doesn't pick it up, it fades. The fact that creators were already in Paramaker on day one, that tells you something.
Yeah, and speaking of Paramaker, like, that's the character creator for anyone who hasn't followed Paralives closely. People are losing it over the customization options.
Rich, as someone who spends way too long in Create a Sim, I feel that on a personal level.
Oh, same. I've spent 40 minutes on cheekbone placement before.
40 minutes is conservative.
Totally. So the hype has some real substance behind it. And I do want to be honest here. It's early access.
Yeah, there's that.
William Chan's piece actually noted that The Gamer and PC Gamer had mixed warnings from critics. Like, they're not saying it's bad, but they're saying it's not done.
Right, which is, accurate. Early access means you're buying into what it's becoming, not what it fully is yet.
And the developers put out a post-release roadmap. Sims Community covered it on Friday. June through September is a really focused push. Lots of bug fixes and feature building.
That's actually reassuring. A clear roadmap with specific windows is way better than vague, "we're working on it" energy.
No kidding. Motherlode can't fix a missing roadmap. You know what I mean?
That is very true.
But 250,000 in 8 hours and a launch discount still pulling people in? The momentum is real.
And here's the thing about that never going back to Sims 4 take. I don't think it means Sims 4 is dead. I think it means players finally have options, and options change how you relate to something you've been stuck with.
That's actually a really good way to put it. Competition does something to a space that nothing else can.
Right? Like, EA has had basically no real competition in the life sim lane for years, and now there's a game clearing 250,000 units before dinner.
Before dinner, that's the timeline.
So, okay, the number is real, the community showed up, and the reviews are positive. But everyone's asking the same question now.
Which is?
What is Paralives actually doing that has people this fired up? Like, what's under the hood that makes it feel different?
And I think that's exactly the conversation we need to have, because the sales number is exciting, but the features are where this gets really interesting.
So now that the hype is real, let's actually talk about what you're getting when you boot it up.
Right. Okay, so Paramaker first, because I think that's where people's jaws are hitting the floor.
The character creator?
Yeah. Like Sims Community put out a full guide this week on the sliders alone, and I'm reading it going, this is just built in? No mods required?
That's the thing. You know how in Sims 4 we've had slider mods and body proportion overhauls basically forever because the base game just doesn't cut it.
For years.
And Paralives ships with that stuff on day one. Face shape, body proportions, the whole thing. Fully adjustable.
It's not just sliders either. Sims Community also covered the identity and personality options in Paramaker, and there's real depth there. You're not just picking traits from a list.
Does it feel overwhelming, though? Like, is it too much?
Honestly, probably for some people, yeah. But as someone who has spent way too long in Create-A-Sim installing mods to get exactly one eyebrow shape right, I'm not complaining.
Fair. Okay, build mode, because this is where I personally started having a moment.
Oh, build mode is where it gets wild. Games Radar had a piece today. Mary Texiera wrote it, basically titled, "I Might Not Have to Mod The Sims Anymore." And as a gallery creator, I read that headline and felt something.
Okay, so here's what she's talking about. Object resizing. Like, you can grab furniture and resize it freely, not snap to grid nonsense. Actually resize it.
Which Sims 4 players have had to mod in.
Yep.
Custom styles on objects, too, according to the Sims Community Object Customization Guide that dropped Friday. You can apply different color schemes and patterns to individual pieces.
Wait, so it's not just a recolor system?
It's more flexible than that. The article calls them custom styles and describes being able to mix and match in ways the base Sims 4 engine just doesn't support natively.
I'm not even mad. I'm just tired.
Same. Like, I've accepted modding as part of my routine, but there's something about seeing these features just exist in another game.
Built in from the start.
From early access. That's what gets me. This is the floor, not the ceiling.
Okay, careers, because I feel like that's actually the best signal for where the full game is going.
Yeah, Sims Community put out a careers guide Thursday, and what stands out is that the system feels like it has actual structure, not just a job you leave for and come back richer.
So, more active than Sims 4's rabbit hole jobs?
Seems like it's designed to be. The place is called Molino, the town in the game, and the careers feel woven into that setting rather than just a stat you manage.
That's the detail that makes me think they're building something that actually hangs together as a world.
Right. And remember, this is early access. The post-release roadmap Sims Community covered Friday shows them focused on expanding this stuff through September.
So the foundation is there. They're building up.
The floor is already higher than where some games end.
Okay, speaking of games doing the work to patch their foundations, The Sims 4 dropped patch 2.34 last week, and I have notes.
Oh no.
Oh, yes, we'll get into what actually got fixed and what a producer is saying about quality of life updates going forward. That's next.
Okay, flip side of Paralives Week, because Sims 4 also dropped something.
A patch. They dropped a patch.
Patch 2.34, May 21st, and honestly, it's fine.
I mean, according to MP First, it fixed the CAS bug where opening clothing categories wasn't jumping to what your sim was already wearing, which, okay, that's been annoying me for months.
Right, and Sims Community covered the hotfix notes too. Gallery fixes, eyedropper tool issues, CAS stuff, the kind of patch where you're like, cool, thank you, moving on.
It's the Sims 4 experience in a nutshell. You wait 10 minutes for it to load and the reward is a clothing category bug got fixed.
That's so accurate, though.
I've accepted it. I've made peace. This is my life now.
Okay, but the more interesting thing from this week was the GameStop interview Sims Community covered. Producer Morgan Henry talking about future quality of life updates and the marketplace.
Oh yeah, what did they actually say?
So basically, it's more QOL coming, they're aware what players want, the marketplace is going to keep growing, the usual reassuring language, you know?
I mean, I get it, but it's a little hard not to read that interview against the Paralives news from the last two segments.
As a gallery creator, I'll say whenever producers talk about the marketplace, I pay attention. There are real creators putting real work in there, and how EA supports that infrastructure actually matters.
Totally. And like the QOL stuff has been genuinely good this year. That's not nothing.
No, it's not. It's the contrast a lot this particular week.
Right. Speaking of community filling the gaps, the Open Apartments mod from modder Joker on Sims Community, that's a big one.
Wait, for rent?
For rent. Unlocking open apartments so neighbors actually feel like they share a building. That's the thing players have wanted since that pack launched.
And the Origins mod is also making the rounds this week. Sims Community had a whole guide up today. It's from L Sims World and basically lets your Sims have a cultural background, like actual roots and identity built into the game.
And that's not in the base game, like EA hasn't done that?
Nope, Modder did it.
Classic. Modders really are out here patching EA's vision before EA ships it.
You know what I mean? The community just builds what it wants.
And honestly, that's the thing about Sims 4. The game is whatever the community makes it at this point.
Which is either a strength or a warning sign, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, both probably.
Both. Okay, so while all this is happening, EA has also been making some quieter moves on the franchise side, and some of them are genuinely strange.
Strange how?
Like pulling games from sale and leaking new ones at the same time strange. Okay, so EA's been making some quiet moves this week.
Oh, we're going here. Good.
First one, Sims Medieval. Just gone. Pulled from sale without any announcement or warning.
Sims Community reported it, and like no press release, no farewell post, nothing. EA just quietly retired it.
That game came out in 2011, 15 years, and it gets a silent exit.
Not even a moment of acknowledgement. That's wild, right?
I mean, it wasn't a mainline Sims game, but it had a real fan base. People loved that one.
And here's what makes me think about it more. EA has been clearing the back catalog. What does that signal about where the franchise is heading?
I think it could just be licensing cleanup. Or it's making room.
Room for what, though?
Which brings us to the other thing.
Okay, yes, the Project Renee screenshots.
Gaming Bible and Sims Community both covered this. An anonymous tip, alleged screenshots, actual gameplay.
Alleged. I love that word in this context.
Right? So what are we looking at?
The screenshots show something that looks like open-world neighborhoods, Sims walking around outside without load screens, real-time street activity.
Okay, if that's legit, that's a big deal.
The community's going absolutely feral over it, split between this is fake and EA finally listened.
So I want to ground this a little because I attended EA Play a few years back, met the dev team. These are people who genuinely care about the game. They know what players want.
But knowing and shipping are different.
Completely. And leaked screenshots from an anonymous email are not a roadmap.
Right. But it does tell us something that these images exist at all, even if they're early.
The timing is not subtle either. Paralives just launched to massive numbers. Open neighborhoods are basically the thing players said Sims 4 needs most.
Competition does funny things to roadmaps.
It really does. So here's what I'd actually want to know from our listeners. If Project Renee turns out to be real, what's the one thing it has to get right for you to care?
Ooh, for me, load screens. If my sim can walk next door without a 3-minute cutaway, I'm in.
That's the bar. Not drama, not careers, just functional neighbors.
The bar is on the floor, and I'm still hopeful. That's the Sims experience.
Drop your answer in the community tab. We want to know what would bring you back. Okay, that's a wrap on a big one.
Paralives dropping 250,000 copies in 8 hours and we're just supposed to act normal?
Totally wild. And that moment where we talked about players finally having options, that stuck with me.
Right? The life sim genre just got a lot more interesting. And honestly, the modding community showing up on day one over there, that's a healthy sign.
Thoughtfully, meanwhile, EA's quietly retiring Sims Medieval and leaking Project Renee screenshots into the void. It's a lot.
A lot. So the takeaway this week, competition is good, actually.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us, seriously. If you liked today's episode, subscribe and leave a review. It helps other Simmers find the show.
And share your wildest Sim stories with us over at socials. We're at Plumbob Report.
Sol, everyone!
Sol.